I'm Louise Millar and I am the author of The Playdate, which is a psychological thriller set in the North London suburbs. And it's a story about what happens when you make the wrong decision about who to leave your child with. The main characters in The Playdate are three women who meet when they all move into the same anonymous suburban street where nobody knows anybody else's name. And it centres on Callie, who's a young divorced mum who 5 years previously gave up her career in TV sound design to look after her little girl Ray, who was born with a heart defect. And the book starts just as Callie decides to go back to her career, partly to rediscover a side of herself that she's lost, but also to make a better life for her and for Ray. But her dilemma obviously is, who can she trust to look after Ray? The one person that Callie doesn't want to ask is her best friend and neighbour Suzy, who lives across the road. And Suzy's also a mum, and she's been a real rock to Callie for the last few years, and she's supported Callie and Ray through the most difficult times. But Callie knows it's not fair to keep relying on Suzy so much, and part of the reason she's going back to work is so that she can stand on her own 2 feet. As part of her new resolve, Callie decides to befriend a new woman on the street, Debs. But Debs is hiding a dark secret. And if you knew what it was, you wouldn't risk leaving your child with her. The Playdate examines what happens when we move to a new area to pursue a career or an opportunity, and then find ourselves bringing children up there away from family support. And it looks at the issues involved in how we recreate that family support, really in a new community that's made up of strangers. But in a more general way, I think it also examines the relationships we make anyway in later life, and at what point we choose to trust somebody when all we really know about them is what they've told us about their background. I was inspired to write The Playdate when I gave up my office job in central London and started to work from home when my children started at school. And I quickly found myself thrust into the world of after-school playdates, and I realised how much trust me and the other parents were putting in each other to look after our children safely. And I thought the kind of anxiety that provoked would make a really good theme for a psychological thriller. What happens if you choose the wrong person to look after your child?